And that's why they want to keep me confused and keep this stuff going because they know I'll be hot on that tail. Kimberly at the Steve Wilcos show. We must talk about this, Kimberly, because you just lied to me over the phone and pretended like I didn't send you over the case. That after I sent you over the case, when I got the receiving of the movie producers started hitting me with the friend request, this is when it all started. When I contacted the Steve Wilcos show, I believe water cooler talk. Hey, look at this crazy dad that sent us over the stuff saying he's innocent. I believe water coolers talk and the Steve Wilcos show might be, and Kimberly, the show producer, might be involved in this because after that, with the anime stuff and the Brave anime and all that stuff, who would do that? Who would even know to do that except for show producers and people that's already in the industry? These common people don't know to do that, to turn the story into anime. They would never know to turn the story into anime. They would never know to have a gambling stuff set up on this. They would never know. Plus, my friends were getting friend requests from the Steve Wilcos show. So I'm wondering where all of this is leading. I don't know. Like I said, we're going to roll with righteousness or we're going to take it all down because this is a little girl and a real dad. This is a real father. Though I sing on here and the music and all of that stuff, this is a real dad going through this for real. And it's a real little girl. So we really have to find out what happened. This is what it is. The Steve Wilcos show could pay to fly everybody immediately. Mom's the word on the Steve Wilcos show. I would like to go on to the Steve Wilcos show with my mother, who has already agreed to take the lie detector's test. This is 2 people. She said don't call back now because I busted her. She called in the middle of my broadcast. She called in the middle of my broadcast. She called in the middle of my broadcast. She was sending friend requests to all my friends. Go to all my friends. The friends that click like on my stuff, you'll see they're all friends with Steve Wilcos. You'll see that Steve Wilcos sent them the friend request. Trying to figure out what's going on. I understand why get off the path of this. Because I went to the politics now. Because it's too much now. Because you're part of Hollywood now. Because you were a Hillary supporter now. Is this about Trump? Because if this winds up being about Trump and why you sat there and let this go on, because me and my mother are willing to take the lie detectors test on the Steve Wilcos show, my mom already said yes. We could have the guests call in. We could do whatever we want to do. Let's do it then. Let's get us out there when we can get on a plane because I'm ready to get this part over with. I'm ready to stop living in poverty and get out of poverty where I can financially protect myself. And I can start really saying the stuff that's on my heart. I need to financially protect myself so I can start saying the stuff that really needs to be said before a race war jumps off. I don't know, but the things that I'm saying need to be said, and it's important. So I need to find out what happened to my daughter. When I went to that little meeting yesterday, when I came back, I got all type of messages of my daughter was killed in a satanic ritual. And then I got the celebrations weren't about Trump. They were in Nashville. So I don't know. This stuff could seem fake. It does seem fake to me. I only want answers. That's all I'm saying I'm looking for. So, who's hacking phones? Who's doing all this type of stuff? Who's all on this guy? This guy's the most wanted dead man. What? For exposing child molesters and trying to save my daughter? This is what this country has come to? Is this what this country has come to? Because if this is what this country has come to, then it's time for war. If this is what this country has come to, or we can all choose righteousness right now and have no war and just pick celebration and prosperity. I don't believe that I even have to say this to people. This is how dumb even Kimberly is. At the Steve Wilcos, yes, you, Kimberly, or even that stupid now. You're on the side of stupidity now. Because you could have been helping me, and you weren't helping me. You're profiting from me. You were profiting from me. Like everybody else. And the people that are profiting from it have an interest in it never going. They have an interest in there being no ending. Or being the type of ending that they want. Which is the truth not coming out. Steve Wilcos has the resources. This whole show, the Brave News Network, started from the Steve Wilcos show. I went to my friend's house, and we came up with the idea to contact Steve Wilcos. I contacted Steve Wilcos, sent him over all the information, talked to Kimberly multiple times over the phone. Then gave her the names of my family members, and then Kimberly sent those people friend requests. From that point on, strange stuff started happening that I couldn't come on here and talk about. People started sending me friend requests that were movie producers, and she was a show producer, and show producers started sending me friend requests. So I figured it was water cooler talk. Hey, look at this, Dad. I got this crazy case. And then the people just being interested in it send me a friend request. I thought that was helping me, though, so I was allowing it to happen without talking about it. That's what I'm saying. As soon as somebody starts helping me, I'm going to jump on their side. Look what I'm doing for Trump. As soon as somebody starts helping me, and respecting my daughter, and letting me know what happened to my daughter, I'm going to hop on their side with what I'm doing. Because look what I'm doing for Trump, going against everything. Why am I going against everything for Trump? Do I know that he's going to be a great president? I have no idea. I like what he's saying, and he's talking about going after child molesters. So those two things, if you're doing that and you're helping me, because going after child molesters helps me, it brings attention to my case. If you're helping me, then I don't have to do this stuff against you. Do you see what I'm saying? I don't have to advertise against you. I don't have to risk my life in advertising against these people. That's what I'm saying. The reason I'm coming after Obama is because he was in office when this took place. I went all the way up to his attorney general, and I got no answers. I got nothing. And plus, he didn't do anything for black people. So, with that, I'm going to go after you, sir. Politically, though, only I'm just going to criticize your policies and stuff. If that's going to get me killed, I'm sorry, I can't even criticize you. Is this really Russia now? You guys keep saying Russia, Russia, Russia. I can't criticize you. I can't criticize the people that did this to me. I can't get mad. I can't curse you guys out. I'm just supposed to sit here and take it. I get it.
No. Get out of there.
We won't be sitting there and taking it. All of this came from Kimberly, from the Steve Wilcos show. This is where it came from. Or I can't say that. Let me take that back. Let me make a retraction. I don't know that it came from Kimberly, but I have high expectations. Because after my friend requested Kimberly, then she sent friend requests. What are your family members' names? I gave her my family members' names. Kimberly, you didn't remember any of that? You don't remember all those conversations, though I have records of them all. Kimberly, do you like your job, Kimberly? Do you enjoy your job, Kimberly? Because my thing is, you're not helping dads save their kids. Whether you think I'm guilty, I don't know. I sent you over the paperwork. You know I did. I have records of this stuff, Kimberly. This is what I would like to do. Let's get it into the story then, man. Let's get into the story, or nobody wants to touch it because it's Trump and everything. Forget the Trump parts of the story. Let's just do the lie detector test parts. But I think you guys already know how those are going to end. Kimberly, I'm uploading this video right now, and this is a big piece to the puzzle because this explains the anime stuff. Because that was having me boggled because they were saying, what are you talking about? I told you you're crazy. What are you saying? Now I see creative people were involved. More creatives, not just me as the creative person, more creative minds are involved. So they're creating off of my creations. You see what I'm saying? I know it sounds crazy, but once you become a creator, when you're a content creator, and you create content, you're looking for material. So they're using my material. They're making movies off my material. They're making movies off of my material. They're making shows off of my material. And it's not even my material. It's what's really going on in my life. And they're changing a little bit of the story. And you guys know they are because everything is about this now. We're going to get out of here. I'm going to upload these. I want to make sure there's no sound variations or nothing on this. Kimberly, what we are going to start doing is focusing on your involvement. Kimberly, what is your last name? I'm wondering. I got to contact the show. We got to find out your last name. We've got to find out who you've spoken to because you lied. That's what I'm saying. Whenever somebody lies, somebody get on here and call me a liar on anything that I've said. Whenever somebody lies, it is an indicator that they're guilty. Not saying that you're guilty. I'm saying that when you lied and didn't remember these conversations, but called me in the middle of one of these, Kimberly, when you lie, you make yourself look guilty. When you lie, you make yourself look guilty. My mom said yes. She's willing to go on to the Steve Wilcos show. Let's see what happens. I'll play with you guys. We don't got time to play with you guys. I'm uploading this on all my platforms. We got time to play with you guys. We're going to see. I think she said she just don't want to go on camera. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hey, can I open the door real quick just for 1 second? Hold on. Just come on or hold on?
No, hold on.
Okay, you had said as long as you don't go on camera, you're willing to go on and do the lie detector's test, correct? As long as you don't have to go on camera.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, that's only because I broke up. Yeah.
Well, but as long as you don't have to be on the camera, you'll take the lie.
Yes.
Okay, one more time, just so they can hear Kimberly from the Steve Wilcos show that can fly us out tomorrow and get this done tomorrow if we need to. Mom, Jocelyn Browning,
Yes.
sound mind, sound body.
Yes.
Are you willing to take the lie detector's test on the Steve Wilcos show?
Tomorrow.
No, it's not tomorrow. We got to
I
straighten it out.
said tomorrow.
But I'm just saying that they can get it done.
Let them know I have a doctor's appointment on the 13th.
On 13th, but I mean scheduling, but you're willing to do it. We can schedule it, whatever, but you're willing to do it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we can get that part over with.
Yes.
Then we can start getting after the people who don't want to take the tests.
Right.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, we just heard from my mom. You guys can blur her face out. You don't even have to have her off camera. You could blur the face. You guys have all the technology that I need to do these things. So, you have the resources, Kimberly. You have the technology. Ooh, you should have never did that, Kimberly. Water cooler talk kills everything. Water cooler talk has brought down presidencies. Water cooler talk has brought down presidencies, homes, families, countries. Kimberly, water cooler talk has brought down countries. So, Jocelyn Browning. Told you I'm the ultimate troll. Kimberly had me so. I'm the ultimate troll. We're gonna upload this video. I want to make sure there's no sound variations. We have my mother saying she's willing to take the lie detector's test. Now it's up to the Steve Wilcos show. We have 2 people that need to take this lie detector's test. So what I want you guys to do is to call Kimberly. If you guys are friends with Kimberly, call Kimberly and say that they should get us on the show. Let's get it into this. Let's get into this before they kill me and I'm innocent. Let's get into this before they kill me or poison me and I'm innocent. So call the Steve Wilcos show and say, yeah, get them on. They're both ready to take the lie detector's test now. She says she has an appointment on the 13th. 13th is right around the corner. We'll be there on the 14th. We'll be there on the 14th. Have the people have Twitter. Let's go through Twitter and have everyone go to Twitter. They can go to my Twitter right now at the I God Church and ask any questions that they want to for the Steve Wilcos show. Let's do it, man. I've been waiting. This started from the Steve Wilcos show. Remember hunting Shirley down? We were looking for the Steve Wilcos. Remember Shirley on the bus stop? Shirley, will you take the lie detector's test? That's what I'm saying. Steve Wilcos can end this. So I'm going to put the pressure on Steve Wilcos. He has the energy to end this. He has the power to end this. Without being involved, let's just see what happens. Forget the Trump. Forget about Trump. Because once my name is cleared, then I can fully go in with the Trump stuff. So, Mr. Steve Wilcos, will you please, if you are about the people, sir, and I'm not even talking about Kimberly. Kimberly is one of your flunkies. I have to speak like this to Kimberly because she didn't help me. Did you see? And I'm going to start promoting about Kimberly and how she had the story and refused to help me. She has 2 of the people. Shirley's going to run. Erica's going to run. Messiah, they have her, so she can't come. Until the court orders are for them to come. But you have 2 people that can move the case further if we take the lie detector's test live on TV. Why live on TV? Because I'm going to start dancing and singing and stuff when I'm fully cleared. This is what I'm going to do. So, thank you, Kimberly. For not helping me, you helped me. Because the Spirit is moving through this stuff. God is moving through this stuff. And it won't be stopped. God is very upset with what's been going on. And I don't know, because I've been getting victories when I should have been getting losses. I should have been sitting in state prison. How am I winning? I don't even know. The higher power stuff. Tapping into the higher power stuff. So yeah, there's a higher power. And it just busted Kimberly from the Steve Wilcos show. So call her. I'm about to share it to my page. I'm about to upload it. Kimberly, I'm on your head. We got to find out who you are. Who's the producer, Kimberly, from the Steve Wilcos show? We got to ask around because I have friends. It's your boy Brave for Brave News. Hey, Kimberly, we can go to the show and end this. I can go to the show and they try to kill me before I end this. My point is, why kill me instead of just clearing my name and bringing it down? Brave for Brave News. Peace.